Okay, so now for our next company, Penbrothers is one of the best people outsourcing companies in the country with an outstanding platform built around culture and company. This company is truly a great startup community ally. So everyone, let's give a round of clapping emojis to Penbrothers. I am now handing the floor to the Penbrothers team. So Adrian, Justin, Allison, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Could you
Thank
please
you very much.
grant me share access, please?
Okay, hold on.
Thank you. And how are you guys, Career Fiesta participants? If you guys are excited, type E in the chat. Come on, come on, come on. Awesome.
There you go.
I love the energy. My name is Adrian, HR Learning and Development Lead of Penbrothers, and I have with me
Justin Sanguyo, our senior specialist for Penbrothers. So today we will be conducting our company orientation for you guys to have a better understanding and idea of what our company is.
Awesome. Let me just look for that screen that I'm going to share. Because before we start, we have a question for you guys. 1 second. All right. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yes, you can see it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very
So
much.
let's reinvent careers with Penbrothers. You can find us at our website, penbrothers.com, and on Facebook, facebook.com/penbrothers. So to start off, we have a question for you guys, and we want to know what's the best thing that happened to you in this pandemic so far? Could you please type it in the chat? What is the best thing that happened to you in this pandemic so far? And let me see if I can
Oh, I can see some
see
answers.
your guys' answers.
Mostly graduated from college. Yeah. So we have a couple of
Discover new hobbies. Okay. Learning courses. Wow. Very productive geek. Learn new skills. Awesome. Spend time with family.
baking
Career
skills. Wow.
making skills.
Open a bank account. That's good to know.
Someone's blogging. Hey.
Hey, tumaba. I can relate.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Freelance gigs, savings, Bitcoin, insurance. Wow, I'm so happy to see that we
Yeah.
are all making the best. Oh,
Being
we made
productive.
up life si Fairlyn. Buti ka pa, sana all. All right. Let me also just share, before we continue, let me share our sponsors for this session, all right? We want to thank our sponsors, Cook It Manila, the first customizable food kit delivery in Manila. New Blue Skin, here to take your blue away as you get to spend less time on your skin and more time on your screen. Fran Cookies, you're going to have a taste of some of their cookies later on. If you're craving for homemade artisanal cookies with perfectly balanced flavors, look no further than Fran Cookies. And the Bamboo Company, selling eco-friendly products made out of bamboo to support organizations to preserve our environment and marine resources, and also give livelihood to our fellow Filipinos. So you guys were here to share with you what Penbrothers is about. But before we get to our main speaker, Justin want to share something about our awesome company. Take it
All
away.
right. So, good afternoon, guys. So, I'm just here going to brief you guys a little background and history of our company. Okay. So, actually, Penn Brothers was established last 2014 by our two founders. We have Gui Arya and Nicholas Bovero. Both have well in-depth experience in the startup industry and has great knowledge in their own respective businesses. So eventually, Penbrothers provides the necessity of what's missing here in Metro Manila. It's a premium business process outsourcing that encourages creativity and camaraderie. It's a workspace where all kinds of people interact with each other. Okay, so more specifically, our company targets startups and SMEs, and with over 100 clients from around the globe making up the community, Penn Brothers has been breaking boundaries by helping them build and scale their teams with quality talent in the Philippines. So just to give you a better understanding, as well, Penn Brothers has several offices in the metro, including Makati and in Mandaluyong. And as we adjust to the new normal, Penn Brothers offers virtual offices as well. Penn Brothers makes it easier for companies to focus on their core businesses by taking care of the talent sourcing, HR and payroll management, event space, and office space. Okay, so there you go. I hope you guys was at least peak with what Penn Brothers is.
Thank you, Just. And on top of what Just mentioned, we just like to also share with you that we currently have 3 offices, 2 in Makati and 1 in Mandaluyong. And most of us are currently working from home. We're just loving it, making the most of our work from home experience. Now, the next part of this session is we're going to introduce one of our 2 speakers from the company. And she's our marketing officer, also our community manager, organizing fun and well-being events for our employees. She's sassy. You're going to see her in a few. Let's all welcome Tiara De Soto. Take it away, Tiara.
Hey, Jen, thanks for that introduction. So, hey guys, so I'm so happy to be here. So let me just share my sound. Oh, sorry, Agent, sorry, may I? Agent, sorry, may I? Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay, thank you. All right. Hey guys, so okay, so first of all, I'm so happy to be here with you guys. So before anything else, I would just like to reintroduce our sponsors for today. So there's Cook Manila, there's Bamboo Company, there's Noodle Skin, and there's Fan Cookies. And we will be sharing our sponsors with you guys later. So, all right, cool. Let me just see how to. Okay, that's it. All right, so hey guys, so I just want to introduce myself. So I'm Tiara De Soto, but you can call me Tiara. I am Penbrothers marketing officer. So what I do is I create experiences for our community members for them to feel at ease in the workplace. For short, I throw parties. So how fun, right? So I've been with PV for almost 2 years as an employee, and I've been sorry, there was a cockroach. I've been a client since 2018 to 2019. So basically, I've been with BB for almost 4 years now. So yeah, I'm that girl in Penbrothers who applied after her 1-year contract with a client organization. So I know what you're thinking. Why would I do that? I love my experience so much as a client that I really wanted to be part of Penbrothers after my experience as a client. So people were also friendly, they were also approachable, and I just really wanted to be part of it. So of course I applied and I got in. And what I experienced before is just the tip of the iceberg. So I'll just let you see this video of Penbrothers.
The mission is to create global opportunities. It's really about providing employment for highly skilled opportunities and careers. That's really what we want to create. I really want people to love what they do. People are best when they adore what they do. So I think attracting people and installing this culture of really promoting fun is key.
I became super duper adaptable. It's really, really fun. Everyone's been helping you. You're accessible to everyone. I've been doing yoga with the CTO of the company.
Penbrothers help us by providing HR solutions. We need to hire someone, then we just give them the brief of the person what we're looking for, and then They handle everything.
There's more support that I felt here. I felt at home, as you may say.
And it can be very rewarding working for Penbrothers. Not only what you learn, the people that you meet, the connections that you make, and just the overall experience.
Being close to the community as much as possible. I mean, that's the best thing for me. Learning and growing every day is something that keeps me here.
I saw the difference in each person that you deal with or communicate with. Because here, you'll just be in the elevator and you don't know who you're next to, and then when you go into meeting, you'll just see that, oh, he's the country manager of this startup company, oh, he's the head of this big company.
In Penbrothers, you have the flexibility of time, you have the flexibility of dress. They like to keep things super casual, which is, I think, very important for me as an employee also. I don't like people who are overbearing or environments that are overbearing, and that's the complete opposite of Penbrothers. I mean, it's super chill. We have beer on Fridays.
Every day I learn something new. That's the bottom line for me. I didn't know what to expect when I was coming in here. It's definitely made me step out of my comfort zone. It's made me challenge myself.
There's something happening here. It's not like a boring, stuffy old office where everybody just sits in a cubicle and wishes it was weekend. And you know, the events that they hold, sort of the Friday nights, those are great too, because you can connect with other people and other companies.
Penbrothers is a dynamic environment. Like, it already reflects in the ambience that you see the very first time you enter. So it's always an impressive, I think, part of our recruitment process.
You don't have to be stuck in your chair working, because you can go around, meet new people, and then they offer some events. Yeah, you'll never get bored.
Seeing all the colors and how open the office is and how the general vibe is super chill in the office, I think that also helps foster creativity. It helps you do better.
There's something about working in a space that's just bigger than normal. Yeah, it allows you to kind of have more like a free mind.
One of the best thing about Penbrothers is they just don't get people together for a specific company, but they also bring about relationships because of the vibe of the office.
Being difficult, challenged, and that constant need for adapting and pivoting from left to right, I think really sets people on a platform for the rest of their lives. While it's difficult and it's fun, we want them to get out of it what they put in. We really firmly believe that we will invest in people heavily in every manner if they invest in us too. And that's really a beautiful relationship which we want to continue, we want to encourage. It's not just about writing a mission statement on the website that says, look, we want to create employment for hundreds of thousands of people. It's about every individual person who becomes part of our community and part of our culture, also pushing that, right? And also being passionate about that and wanting to do something important for the Philippines and in the future for other markets that need this too.
All right. So yes, that was Penbrothers. So we are a very close-knit company, and everything we do it for a purpose. So like what our managing director said, we really invest in people, and that's what we really do. And I love my job of having these experiences for people. And yeah, but the top question right now is, how is that in a virtual setup? So let me tell you guys how. So it was honestly a very difficult shift, but we find ways. So I just want to show these like online events to you guys. So these are few of the online events we've held. So the first one, this is called the Side Hustle Mixer. So there are a bunch of entrepreneurs and Penbrothers who actually showcase their side hustles in our community. There's also external webinars such as how to create your own podcast. We have our own holiday edition events such as the Chinese New Year Festival and our town halls. So those are just one of the few events we do virtually. And we also do external events, as we really love doing mental health webinars. So we actually get top tier speakers. So we have one from Mental Health Coalition, Isaac in the Philippines, UP Diliman, and other startup companies. And the last one, we actually just had one yesterday. And yeah, and they're always the highlight of our talks. So every experience in our in our webinars. It's such a different feeling every time. All right, so the virtual events and Pbs. So I've already mentioned that we've done the mental health webinars. It's been a series since last year. Mental health is such a big advocacy of Penbrothers, so we really encourage you guys to take care of your mental health. We also do how to start your own podcast. We also have Penbrothers Game Night or First Friday Fun, and we also have skill-centric sessions like marketing and tech, and we have many more. Yes, so that's us. So yeah, that is Penbrothers. So no matter what we are, what we do, where we are and where we work, we are always having fun. And even in the new normal, that doesn't stop us from having fun. All right. Yeah, so this is the Penbrothers in the first time the pandemic hit. So yeah, so before ending my session, I would just like to reintroduce the sponsors. So there's New Blue Skin. You can actually use their code New Blue PB, and the first 35 redemptions can avail this sponsor. Cookit Manila, just type their code. This is unlimited. You can get 100 peso off your vouchers, and later we will have a physical giveaway of free laptop riser from Bamboo Company and free cookies from Brand Cookies. All right. That's it for me. So thank you so much. I'm Tiara once again. So back.
Thank you, Tiara. How do you guys enjoy that talk? Short and sweet, casual, flexible. That's who we are, Penbrothers. So Tiara is actually one of the great representatives of the female colleagues at Penbrothers. We are mostly composed of millennial workers. There are a few, like me, who are part of the Gen Z. No, not Gen Z, sorry. Gen X. But some
Gen
people,
X.
yeah, sorry about that. Who's our next? We have a video to present, just right.
Okay, so yeah, in line with that, Adrian, I would like to introduce Kurt Himatay. So he's our senior business development manager, and he's also part of our sales team. So Adrian will be presenting a short testimonial of Kurt, and here you go. Enjoy, guys.
All right, bear with me as I open this up. I hope I'm able to share with the video sound as well. Let me know if you can hear him or not. Can you guys hear him? Is there audio on your side?
Oh, there's no audio on our end.
Okay, let me stop sharing and reshare. Oh, sorry about that. I need to optimize share computer sound. Okay, I think we are all set.
Development lead, heading the external sales, handling the team's international and local market. I actually started with Penbrothers way back in 2017. I started as an associate, then got promoted to a specialist and became a manager, and now currently leading the business development for external sales. For me, Penbrothers is a place that I just fell in love with the culture. I fell in love with the energy, with the vibe, especially the people whom I consider as family. Penbrothers has this inclusive and very diverse community that promotes collaboration and fosters freedom and, of course, responsibility. The best part that makes it really fun is there are so many teams across Penbrothers that have amazing expertise. And I get to work with these people, not only build something with them, but I learn so much from them as well. Everybody in Penbrothers is nice and encouraging. So that's really reassuring to be in a company where people value you, your voice, and respects you as an individual.
All right, so there you have it. That's Kurt, our top sales closer in the sales department. We have our second and last speaker for today, and he represents our community of expats at Penbrothers. He's our Chief Technology Officer, world-class restaurateur, and in-house Spotify DJ. Let's welcome Tom Turner.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, we can hear you, Tom.
Yep, it's clear.
Okay, well.
Cool. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for having us, Penbrothers, and having me here at your Career Fiesta. Really happy to do so and show us a bit about Penbrothers. About me personal, as you can hear, you might hear some accent. I'm originally from Switzerland, but I'm here in the Philippines since more than 12 years now. Been working with several companies, mostly in technology, and now since almost 2 years with Penbrothers. And I'd like to talk to you quickly a little bit today. What is Penbrothers looking for? What kind of people are we looking for today? And what are we looking for, not only on skill set, but really on culture fit, etc. How do people fit into our teams and what's important to us? So as I'm the Chief Technology Officer, I'm mostly going to talk about our technology openings, and there's many. So basically, Penbrothers, as we are today, we're at a place where if you are interested in technology in any way or the other, if you're a designer, a developer, if you're interested in project management, quality assurance, come to us. We need you. It doesn't matter what you're into. If you have any interest in technology, we need you right now. And that means that even if you think, oh, I've only just graduated, I might not know enough yet, that doesn't matter. We have openings for all levels, and we have a very strong culture on learning and training. I personally believe nowadays in technology, it doesn't matter if you're a specialist in a programming language or in a graphic design tool. What matters much more to me is how you think. Are you creative? How do you approach problems? How is your solution thinking? Because everything else nowadays can be learned easily. Starting with free YouTube videos down to $10 programming classes you can get online. Everyone can learn that if you have the right mindset and if you're interested and passionate about technology and solving problems. Now, what we do is internally with our technology team, we support how Penbrothers functions. That means we build tools for our clients, for our employees, and for our own teams to make their job easier day to day. That has some really cool, interesting stuff in it, like artificial intelligence for matching your CVs with job openings. We created portals for US employees where you can interact with all the other several hundred employees in a community, where you can set up your own events and blog posts and share those with several hundred people and all the clients, where you can get online perks and benefits like from those sponsors Tiara mentioned. We have a self-service platform for our clients where literally by the click of a button, they can hire a new team member from wherever they are in the world. So just imagine there's a guy with a small startup company in Los Angeles and he needs a graphic designer in the Philippines. He can literally set it up online, and within a few hours, he will see candidates and can choose from, press the button, and we do the rest. So that's what we do internal. And that's all very cool stuff. And as I said, we need people in that team, no matter what role you are in technology. Secondly, as Adrian mentioned before as well, and I think Tiara, we have about 100 clients in the startup and SME world, all over the world, who are also looking for people. And a lot of them are looking for tech people as well. So When you become a Penbrothers employee, you might be assigned to one of those clients, which is not just for a project, but for a longer term, because those clients are building teams. They're not just looking for help in a project, they are building teams here with us. But you do, however, also have insights and access to 99 other clients and what they are doing. You might want to move to another one eventually. And all that is on the table as an opportunity once you're with us with Penbrothers. So again, as we stand today and as we continue to grow, if you're passionate about technology in one way or the other, we definitely would like to hear from you. Thank you.
Awesome, Tom. Thank you so
Thank
much
you very
for that.
much, Tom. All right. So before we move forward with our program, we would just like to acknowledge the presence of our managing director. We have in this Zoom meeting Joseph Worker, and likewise our head of human capital management. You have Miss Vanessa Esteban. Welcome, guys.
Yay. And we just like to also relay this information to our participants in this Zoom room that we have other vacancies outside the tech field, like customer success officer, executive assistant, multimedia artist, digital project manager, business development manager, finance manager, lead buyer. You can find out more information about these vacancies on our website, www.penbrothers.com, or at our Facebook page, facebook.com/penbrothers. You guys have any questions for Tom before he leaves?
I'm staying.
All right, then. Thank you. Thanks, Tom, once again. And would like to also acknowledge our other PB colleagues. If you're here, please type PB in the chat. There you go. Awesome.
There you go.
That's the PB camaraderie, the PB community.
Welcome, guys.
Okay, how about we play some games right now?
That's a good idea.
Do you want to win some prizes, guys? If you want to win some prizes, please type prize in the chat.
There you go.
Yes, prize with a Z, not a C for Charlie. Okay. So for this, if you guys have another device like a phone or a tablet, we will need you to be still in this screen, and then another device to access Kahoot. So we're gonna give some prizes for the 3 winners in this game, but you will have to register using your full name so that we can contact you through Workbean after this interaction. So go ahead and go to kahoot.it, and now I'm gonna share my screen. And just in case I forget any of the instruction, please feel free to chime in.
Yep.
This is our game pin. So if you're already at Kahoot, KAHOOT.IT, type this game pin on another device, ideally on another device, because you're gonna have to see the questions on this screen in the Zoom. And then this is a game of fast fingers. You guys gonna have to type in the answer using your device.
Yeah,
by the way, go ahead, Just.
Yeah, so if you guys don't have another device to use, it's okay to use your laptop or any primary device you're currently using. You would just have to switch from one tab to another to view the question and answer the answer in another tab or page.
And as much as we love our PB colleagues, you guys, please let's give a chance to our other participants outside Penbrothers to join this game, okay? because you guys already know the answers to these questions. We already have 66 people so far. Once again, go to kahoot.it, ideally on another device, a phone or a tablet. But if you don't have, you can just use another tab in the same screen. 73 people.
And counting. All right.
These guys are really excited.
I would be excited too.
All right. Thank you for logging in with your complete name, because you might have a namesake here. We would have difficulty contacting you for your prize if ever you just registered with your first name, but we will do our very best. I guess we'll just give them 1 more minute, and we'll start at 1:37.
Yep.
Or do you want to start at 1:38?
Hey guys, Nicole has a concern. She said that she can't complete her names. Was that okay?
Okay. Well, if there's only one Nicole here, then I guess our WorkBean people can help us contact her in case she wins this game. Is that okay?
Yep. So just use your surname na lang instead. A complete name. Yeah.
All right. Let's just give it 2 more minutes. Or do you want us to start now? Because it's still, the numbers is still rising. 97 people. You guys are not going to win house and lot, okay?
Yeah, I think a lot of more people are trying to join. So
This is not house and lot for a prize, okay? Not even a car. But thank you for your enthusiasm. 1 more minute. Okay, we're still letting people in. Go to kahoot.it. It's 1:37, just a few more seconds, and we will start the game. This is a game of fast fingers. You're going to look at this Zoom screen for the questions, and then you're going to select the answer on another device or another tab. Awesome. Okay. This is like a warm-up before the workout. Okay, we're just waiting for the clock to hit 1:38, and that's it. Now we're gonna start. Okay, get ready, guys.
Okay, I think Adrian, before we start, let's just give everyone a heads up that we'll be having 6 questions.
Okay.
Is that correct? We'll be having 6 questions, and the guys or the individuals who has the highest score. Yeah,
there's a timer here. How old is Penbrothers now? 9786. Type in your answers. Sorry for interrupting. Just we can talk over as this game goes on.
Okay, so there's 0. Who's our
The
winner?
answer is 6 years and counting.
6 years
and we are continually hiring despite the pandemic. That is why we're so excited to be part of this WorkBean Career Fiesta. Let's go to the next question. Oh, by the way, Josette Cruz leads the answer with the fastest finger.
There you go.
Next question, question 2 of 6. What are the 3 adjectives that best describe Penbrothers? Casual, cool, creative, amazing, collaborative, supportive, fun, flexible, innovative, strict, slave drivers, power trippers.
Come on, guys, cast in your answers. Okay.
The answer is fun, flexible, innovative, and we got that from our employee engagement survey last 2020. The people says that's who we are as a company and our culture. Next question. Oh, Josette
Let's
is
see
still
the leaderboard. Oh, we still
seconded
have
by
Josette Cruz.
Audrelene and then Kim Cruz. True or false? Question number 3. Most Penbrothers employees currently work from home.
Okay, guys, just a reminder, we're looking for the top 3 winners. So again, if you have your answers, cast it in as fast as you can.
All right, the answer is, of course, true.
Let's see the leaderboard. We still have
Josette's still on the
Josette.
lead. Oh, really?
Oh my
Still the
God.
same three
He's
people.
killing it. Yeah, they're killing it.
Josette is on fire. What's the nature of Penbrothers business? Manufacturing, advertising, retail, outsourcing. The answer is outsourcing. 73 people got it correct. And the leaderboard says Josette still is on the lead, followed by Audrelene.
Audrelene and
C-Joy
C-Joy is
on the
catching
third
up.
place. Awesome.
Yeah, on third.
Second to the last question, Penbrothers' mission is to provide talented Filipinos with employment opportunities in global startups.
True or false?
So if you're a world-class Filipino, this is the place for you to make a global impact. True is the answer, of course. And let's see the leaderboard. Leaderboard says
we still have Josette,
Audrelene, and CJ. And here's the last question. How many offices does Penbrothers currently have? 2, 3, 4, or 5? Okay, the answer is...
Actually, the correct answer is 3.
Right. All right, here's the set of winners.
Okay, so for our leaderboards, we have
Audrelene is on top.
Audrelene.
Second is C-Joy, and 3 is D. So please take note. We will contact you guys within the day for your prize, and you just won for yourself. For the first prize winner, you just won for yourself laptop riser from the Bamboo Company and some cookies tub from Cookit. And for the other two, second and third prize, got
a laptop as well.
laptop risers.
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah,
laptop risers.
All
Yeah,
right, we'll contact
congratulations,
you later.
guys. We'll be keeping in touch with you after this presentation.
Awesome. Thank you guys for participating in the game. And so now our next part is, all right, let us first ask you guys, what do you expect if you get employed by Penbrothers? Any expectations from your end? Type it in the chat. All right, to the winners, reminder, send your name, contact number, please, says Neil. All right, mentorship, growth, to speak like you guys. Thank you. Growth, career and personal growth. What else do you expect from Penbrothers? Whose levels are age? Ruth, yes, I do host. Check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/host for all seasons. Shameless plug.
You just plug yourself in.
Okay, how about we call, let's see. We're just waiting for the others. Let's call Nicole. Nicole Arquiliano. Nicole Arquiliano expects Penbrothers to have diversity, career, and personal growth. Can you share more? Is it okay for you to unmute yourself and share your thoughts? Why do you want diversity, career, and personal growth from Penbrothers? Come on, Nicole.
Yeah, don't be shy.
You can also turn your video on. This is your moment to shine. Come on, Nicole.
Yeah. I think you're on mute, Nicole.
Oh, there she is. Okay, Nicole,
Yeah, you're still on mute.
you're muted still. This, by the way, is the word of this past 2 years. You're on mute. The expression of the past 2 years in pandemic.
Yeah, correct.
Go, Nicole. Try to unmute yourself. Or can we actually unmute her?
Yeah, we can ask her to unmute.
Yeah, I'm also trying to
Are you
click.
having technical difficulties?
All right, maybe we can just ask Nicole to send it in the chat, her answer. Tell us more about your expectations from Penbrothers. Nicole has a lot of fans in the chat. Rena says try Alt A. We have tech support here too. I just like the youthful vibe and the team spirit here in Career Fiesta right now. You guys are awesome. Ito na. We're just waiting for Nicole to type her
Ayan,
answer.
naka-unmute na siya.
Oh, there you go. Can you try to speak now, Nicole?
There's still no audio.
No.
I think she's still having some
Okay.
technical
It's all right.
issues.
You can just type your answer.
Okay, so while we wait for Nicole, I think we can call on someone else who had an interesting answer. Rena Hernandez mentioned personal growth, inclusive and open working environment. So can we please ask Rena to explain more of what she mentioned? Why did she said personal growth, inclusive and open working environment?
Okay, so we can also spotlight Rena. Rena, you can unmute yourself and you can also turn on your video. It's your time to shine. By the way, while we're waiting for Rena to speak up, our managing director, Joseph Worker, highlights Penbrothers employees who have side gigs on LinkedIn. If you guys have LinkedIn profiles, follow him and check out the latest feature on the supervisor of software delivery.
Rena's here now.
Okay,
Hello
Rena.
po, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Rena. Tell us more.
So I expect Penbrothers to have a open and diverse working environment actually, since from the previous speaker, empathy is one of the most underrated skills. So since I'm a psychology major,
nice.
What I learned in college is the concepts in industrial or organizational psychology. So I am open to more collaborative and diverse opportunities, along with and also considering the multicultural perspective of different people.
Thank you. Well said, Rena. Yes, and one of my favorite book authors right now, Brene Brown, says empathy is not necessarily connecting to having the same experience, but connecting to the same feelings, the same emotion. Empathy is big deal in the 21st century, mostly work from home industry. All right.
All right, thank you for that wonderful answer, Rena. All right.
You can also visit our profile on LinkedIn. Look for Penbrothers, and our Facebook, facebook.com/Penbrothers. Would you like to call one more person and then we'll go to the Q&A, Just? You're on mute.
The
expression
so
of the 2 years. You're on mute.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
No
Okay,
worries.
so we have, just go ahead and see some interesting answers here.
Oh, we have a question already. We'll answer that later, but I guess you just call one more person and we'll answer Ruth's question.
Okay, so we have, I think this is Dan John Ramos. So we have Dan John. Dan John expects growth, enjoyment, and contentment. Okay, Dan John, so
tell us more.
Tell us more about this.
Okay, so we're waiting for Dungeon to be highlighted, to be spotlighted.
Hi, Dungeon. Can you
You can unmute yourself and you can turn on your video if you have good Wi-Fi.
yeah, he's unmuted na.
Okay.
Hello. Sorry.
Yes, we can hear you.
I was in the restroom.
All right. Tell us more about what you expect if you work for Penbrothers.
So what I would expect. So I mentioned growth, enjoyment, and contentment. So when I say growth, something like not all companies offer some trainings and mentorships. So for me, growth means that company is having the employee offer some growth by getting them into learning some additional skills and develop what they are capable of. And for enjoyment, because some of companies also don't have team building, something like that. Some companies don't offer those enjoyment. Some and also some gifts. So maybe that will raise the employees' spirit.
Yep.
Working spirit. Yeah.
Those
And
are really good points. Go ahead. Please continue.
Yes, and I mentioned contentment. Actually, I'm not sure why I mentioned this.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry for that.
I'd like to answer the first two questions. Growth. Yes, I'm actually the HR learning and development lead, and we're having trainings every now and then in the company. And in terms of gifts and fun that you mentioned, before the pandemic happened, believe it or not, guys, we have like drinking sessions with actual beer Friday nights before in the, of course, that's after your shift when you're no longer working during the company. We also advocate equality and diversity. And in terms of contentment, this is like a moving target, right? You just have to be content with what you have. And I'm sure because I'm also an emotional intelligence trainer, we can have a training or a webinar or something like that. And our first speaker earlier, Tiara, does a lot of great job in facilitating well-being events. So I'm sure we have something for you there. I guess we're now ready for the question. We have our first question here. And if Tiara is still with us, she can also chime in. The question is, does Penbrothers hire differently able talents? And if Tom is also here, Tom can also answer. How do you make the work environment conducive for people with different needs? This is challenging as we cannot always cater to everyone's needs. Can Tiara or Tom help us with the answer?
Well, I think I can chime in first.
Okay, sure.
All right. So basically, our company would always promote equality and diversity. So we abide to the equal employment opportunity. And basically, that's what we're advocates for. So we provide equal opportunity for diverse set of individuals, regardless of your status, regardless of any condition that you might have. The company would always provide equal opportunities for everyone, as also mentioned by Tom earlier in his talk. So there.
Thank you. Just another question from Clarence Kosup. He asked, how do you handle or develop career shifters coming into your team?
I'll take that.
Okay.
So as I said, we do that we're very welcome career shifters for once. And how we deal with that is really depending on what their passion is and what they'd like to achieve. We find the right position, that's the most important one. and then together figure out what additional trainings are needed to blossom and develop and grow in that position. So we have, yeah, I want to just look at just looking at that. I have 2 developers who were previous psychology majors, for example, in our team. So everything is possible. I think most important is finding the right spot in the right team with the, and then, as I said, come up with the right career development plan on that.
Right. Thanks, Tom. There's a question from John Clark. He asked, do you accept or offer college student internships? And I think Tiara is the best person to answer this. Tiara?
Hi, yes. Oh, yes, we do actually accept interns, and I actually have 5 interns right now, and they're the best team I've ever had. And yeah, we do. The only thing is, it also depends on the department that needs interns, but we do usually get like from time to time. So right now, I know like Tom is getting for tech, as far as I know, yeah. But yeah, we do. You can still like send your CV in application to us, and we can have that for review.
Okay, there is a question from Rina Helene Hernandez. She asks, how do you manage the group dynamics within and outside the company, pre-pandemic, and even now? Also, how do you help everyone maintain a healthy work-life balance?
I think I can answer for this one.
Okay, thank you, Tiara.
All right. Oh yeah. So for the healthy work-life balance, so as part of my job, so I am in charge of making sure that everyone is having a good time in PB, not just professionally, but also on a personal level. That's why I throw these online events that where people can just blow off some steam after a long day at work. So that's the work-life balance that we are aiming for, because we really strive for a really good company culture. So we always like have these events like every month. We the least number of events that we have per month is like 2. We always have one every month. So in these events, people get to know one another, and I make sure that these events, these people always have fun and they get to know one another. So yeah, that's one of the things.
Yeah, and Tiara makes sure that all kinds of interests are addressed, because she organizes different varieties of webinars and events. Now,
all right. Sorry. I think Hannah Montesa is raising her hand.
Oh, sorry,
Yes.
we can't see that on our end. Go ahead, Hannah, and please ask your question.
Hi, thanks for talking about Penbrothers, and I really think it's interesting, especially how you work for flexibility and you cultivate creativity. So my question is, in the virtual setting, how do you encourage, since the setup is different from your like physical setup where you can see each other, where you can interact? How do you encourage and cultivate creativity in the team in the virtual setting now?
Oh, okay. Since it's creativity, I think it's the marketing side. So I'll take this. How? Sorry, let me clarify your question. How do we encourage more creativity? Sorry.
Yes, and cultivate it, and like just to in line with how your employees actually describe you earlier. So like the 3 descriptions that the employees describe you. So how do you continue to cultivate that culture inside Penbrothers, even from afar in the virtual setting, where you can actually do your business operations together like before?
Okay. So, well, in that sense, so an example I can give is actually our events. So we don't really go within the box. We actually go outside the box. That even though it's not really related. One time we had a pets and plants night over Zoom. So we had to show our like pets, like our dogs, our cats, and actually one of them one or two of them got actually brought out their plants and they named it Felicia. And yeah, it's one of those really crazy things that really like, okay, this is a really crazy event, but at the same time, it brings out the fun, the creativity in it that people would just like just laugh about it, and encourages, it boosts morale. So it also encourages people to actually speak up, because something as ridiculous, quote unquote ridiculous, as a pets and plants night, people actually like really contribute to, oh, I have this, I have that. And we also do like evaluations where we ask what events do they want, and they give out these crazy suggestions. But honestly, the crazier the better, because we actually still do them, and that actually brings out the creativity in people. In a sense of like in meetings, or like in like teamwork and everything. I always encourage like people to just bring out all of their ideas, anything like outside the box. So it's all about like encouraging your workmates, even over the phone. And it's important to have like a really great team dynamic to do so. So yeah. Does that answer your question, Hannah?
Yes. Sorry, I have another question, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
This is the last question. Sorry, we're trying to manage time. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to know how you communicate with each other. Like, do I have, like, as an intern, do I have to go through many layers before I can talk to somebody, or is it not really casual, but then like you're free to talk to anybody for mentorship if you'd want that?
Yes, in PB, I would say so, yes. So right now I have a couple of interns, and I always encourage them to talk to these people in Penbrothers. So my interns actually already talked to like our main boss, Joseph. So and like it's even like just me like, okay, just like, yeah, just talk to him, because we really have this really open environment where everyone can just like call each other with their first names. Like I call my boss Joseph. And so that's like the best thing. It's like all of us are in equal positions, in the sense that there's no hierarchy that much. So yeah, like people can just like come up to someone and, hey, can you help me out with something? Yeah, so yeah, we do have these communication channels that we use for, for work. But yeah, like communicating, it's easy as that.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so I think we have one question here. Where will they be sending their CVs if they wish to apply? Guys, you can send directly your CVs at recruitment@penbrothers.com. Our recruitment team will be happy to assess your CVs and check out your credentials. And hopefully you guys be part of our team.
So as much as we would like to accommodate other questions, we want to end on time, just as we tried to start on time. For other questions, please go to our Facebook, facebook.com/penbrothers, or search for Penbrothers on LinkedIn, and we'd be happy to hear from you. Once again, these are your hosts. My name is Adrian Pantonyal.
And my name is Justin.
Stay healthy and happy, everyone. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Penbrothers. It's not every day that a company has culture as its forefront of the organization, and we hope that more companies follow your footsteps. If you guys want to learn more about Penbrothers, their culture, and the jobs available for you, then you can come and check out their culture page by scanning the QR code here, or by simply typing workbean.co/company/Penbrothers. And if the information on their culture page isn't enough and you have more questions, you can simply go to their FAQ page and submit your questions there. So thank you so much again, Penbrothers.